Today I'm gonna be suggesting one player every Premier League team should sign before the end of the season. To begin with, we're gonna start with Arsenal. I'm an Arsenal supporter, and we signed Eze. I don't think we're gonna sell Martinelli, unfortunately. We gave Trossard a contract for some reason. I don't know why. And we're linked to, or we genuinely signed Hinkabi. And we're linked to a right back, but like an traditional right back, like an overlapping one. And in my head, Zakaria El Ohani, I think. That's how you say. I think he's a Genk, if I'm not wrong. And he scored genuinely, like the last game that I watched, he scored 2 goals from right back. 2 goals. Last season he had 10 goal contribution. Yeah, last season he had 10 goal contribution. And bro, I don't think it's gonna be that expensive. And plus, bro, somehow we're making money out of somewhere. We're spending money like it's nothing this season. And bro, I think he's a decent player and genuine. We linked to what's his name? I don't know Martinez, but like Girona fans are happy that he's leaving. So like I don't like that shit, man. I don't like that. There's a reason why they don't want him, so like let him stay there, man. I don't know why him also, so yeah. And the next one is Spurs. They signed Xavi Simons, and they not linked to, but they want a left wing, I think. So I picked personally Mohamed Amora from Wolfsburg. Last season, 19 goal contribution. He could play left wing, he could play right wing, he could play striker. He could play in all of them. And he's good player in my opinion. And but they don't like Ben Johnson, or why the fuck his name is, the left wing. Like I don't understand why, because he's scoring goals, but like I think he's not performing. But I don't watch Spurs. Didn't watch Spurs versus City, so I just watched the highlight. So they not a fan of him, man. They are not a fan of him. He scores the goals, but he doesn't perform, man. He doesn't perform. So yeah, I personally, again, it's not gonna be that expensive, like 30-40 million. It's nothing to them, man. Nowadays, it's nothing. Next one, Liverpool. Let's be honest, bro. They have to sign Isak, bro. Like just for his own, genuinely for his own good, for his own life, for his own, just genuinely just being as good as he could be. They have to sign him, bro. This nigga said that he would never play for Newcastle. Liverpool, you just have to sign him, bro. You have to sign him. There's a reason why he said that. It's because you want him. Just sign him, bro. And plus, Newcastle, they already signed Walter Matt, who's phenomenal, man. Better than Chelsea, but people ain't ready for that, man. Ain't ready for that. So yeah, they just have to sign him, man. And the thing is, they were linked to Bradley Barcola like a month or so ago, and Liverpool fans wasn't happy. Wow, okay. And the next one, Chelsea Football Club. I said, but they have everybody, man. They signed Garnacho, they signed Keating, they signed Estavao, they signed Delap, Joao Pedro, they signed Bononto, they signed almost everybody, bro. Like, they genuinely have everybody you could think of. And personally, they just need a centre back, man. And Inacio, again, left-footed, Cole Willis left-footed. When he come back, it's a long season for both of them. But bro, like, he's an amazing player, man. To be fair, this nigga's been linked to Bayern, if I'm not wrong. But could be wrong. So yeah, and I think he's a good player, man. I think he's a good player. So yeah. And next one is Nottingham Forest. This is a bit more unrealistic. Like genuinely unrealistic. Pedro Gonçalves. Last season he was injured a lot. Only played 20 games. And guess what? 13 goal contribution, bro. 13 goal contribution from just 20 games. And bro, like, again, they have Gibbs White. On the left, they have Odoi that could play there. Why? They have Endoi that could play both wings. They just interchange. But Gonçalves, if they sign him, they might go one step up. So Europa League, or they already Europa League. Maybe Champions League. So because defensively they're good. Midfield they already added Douglas Luiz. So yeah. The only thing they need, and they already signed the Colomuendo, the striker, so like they only need is a winger, like a level raiser, and he's one of them in my opinion. So yeah, City, Bro, they need couple players, man. They just need defensive players specifically. And I picked Tino Livramento. They're linked to me in real life anyways. And I think he's a phenomenal player, man. Genuinely a phenomenal player. Could play both fullback, could be right, could be left. And he's phenomenal, man. Genuinely phenomenal. Rico Lewis, as much as I like Rico Lewis, he's not a strong man. He's weak. He gets bullied like nothing, man. And Mateus Nunes, he's not a right back, man. He is not a right back. Livramento is a right back, man. He's a bully. He doesn't get bullied that much, man. And Sunderland, again, this is something, a player that I would have said is impossible signing for a Sunderland level. But bro, I have seen them sign Habib Diarra. I've seen them sign Talbi. I've seen them sign Granit Xhaka. Bro, Matt Smith, Genk again. These guys are phenomenal, man. He's the next one up from the Belgium league, man. In my opinion, man. Him and there's a couple players, the striker guy. So yeah, and he's a phenomenal player, man. He's only 21 as well. So if they survive from relegation, he could go up a level above, man. A level above. So yeah. And next one up is Everton. Well, everybody have these people, Everton, in the top 10, like it's a guarantee. Which is a bit surprising, but at the same time, I had them like 13, so it's basically the same thing. So yeah, and one position, left back. They shined the Bayern one, but he doesn't play, man. James Gunn is playing there. I don't know why. So yeah, it's Sergi Cordona. Plays for Villarreal. Last season he was the top assistant, fullback wise. A weird stat, new one, sure, but yeah, like 8 assists last season, man. So they get him, they could do well, man. They could do well because Jack Wheel is there, Indai is there. So the right back is decent, Jack O'Brien, decent. Left back is genuine, no, but midfield is playing there. So it's gonna be a long season if that keeps going on and on. Even though he scored a beautiful goal on the weekend. So yeah, the next one up is Bournemouth. One of my favorite team, one of my favorite managers, Anthony Ariola. A striker, they need a striker, man. They need a striker. Everyone else is not scoring, bro. They need a striker. Troy Power at AZ last season, 24 goal contribution. This season, 7 games, 11 goals, 11 goal contribution in 7 games. Bro, they need a goal scorer. Unfortunately, Evan Nelson is not one of them. And bro, this guy, it's not even like just this season or last season. They before that, he had like over 15 goal contribution. Last season, 24 goal contribution. This season, already 11 goal contribution. They need that, bro. They need that. They just cannot rely only on Semenyo. I understand like Tavani is scoring there and there, but it's scoring deflection goals. So they need a striker, man. Evanes is not giving them. Again, I understand Eli Jr., a phenomenal talent, but you can't rely on a kid, man. You cannot rely on a kid. You need a guy who knows how to score. And in my opinion, Troy Parrott proved it that he could do it. And the next one up, Brentford. They need a striker, man. They need a striker badly, like genuinely badly. But will this? Last season, 40 goal contribution. 40 goal contribution. 7 goals in the Champions League. He was one of the best players in the Champions League before he got knocked out. Bro, and again, understand, it might be like 30, 40 million. Sure. He might be 26 years old. Sure. That's all said when looking at Brentford. But if you lose Wissa in Premo, and respectively you're signing Dango Otara, nah, I don't think that is gonna be enough for you to like stay where you are rather than going down and down and down. The next one up, Fulham. They need both, and they are linked, if I'm not wrong, they are linked to Kevin from Shakhtar, and they need a 10. As an Arsenal fan, as a big fan of Emil Smith Rowe, you cannot rely on him, bro. You cannot rely on Emil Smith Rowe. In that 10, Giannis Konstantelius from I don't know. One of the Greek team where I watched a lot. Last game, if I'm not wrong, he scored and I think assisted maybe. But I know he scored. And about this guy, the last ball since he was like 18 years old, this guy been getting hyped. The next Neymar. So I think Fulham should go in for him. 11 goal contribution last season, already a goal and assist this season. So yeah, man, and they need a playmaker in their position because they don't have that. And they just released Andres Pereira, and respectively Josh King, still a kid. Emile Smith Rowe, you cannot rely on him. So yeah. The next one up, Crystal Palace. Thank you for Eze. They signed Yeremy Pino, phenomenal player, big fan of him. And the one player that I picked for them is Sofiane Karoni, a left back. Again, I understand they signed Sosa. Let's be honest, he ain't good enough, man. He is not good enough. Last season he had 10 goal contribution. This season, 7 assists so far. 7 assists. This season alone. Just started, bro. The season just started. So if they could get him, that would be phenomenal. Because they need that one on the left. Because Mounous, he does his job. Phenomenal. The left is lacking, man. The left is just easy or like was easy. Another run up easy. Yeremy Pino, he might need a time, he might need some help. And respectively, Mitchell and Sosa, they ain't good enough. I think they should go on for him, in my opinion. So the next one up is Newcastle City. They just signed Walter Mave. Again, like I said, big fan of him. Like genuinely big fan of him. He's an amazing player. People say that Chesko is a technical player. He's not. Walter Mave is. This nigga is a technical player. So yeah, I'm genuinely excited him being at the Premier League. Because he was linked up Bayern. They didn't want to pay the 100 million. Or like he was linked to 100 million. I don't know how Newcastle got less than that. But they just did. Fair enough. And I have them. The player that I want them to sign is Zolis. Christopher Zolis. From Puch, I think. For last season he pulled down. 85 goal contribution. He plays on the left. Gordon. Nah. When he went to Newcastle, everybody thought this guy's gonna be one of the best wingers. This season he's already got a red card. Last season he was average. The year before that, nothing impressive. And they need either a competition or a new player. And in my opinion, Christopher Zolis is that. I think he's maybe not better than Gordon, but a competition, man. Because Barnes, that guy's no competition, man. Let's not act like he's no competition, man. He's just there, man. He cannot do anything. He cannot beat the fullback. He cannot run. He's not fast. And next one up is Man United. I'm glad they shit, man. I'm glad. Long may that continue. And the one person that I have for them is Ernesto Valverde. Not a fucking player, man. They don't need a player, man. They need a manager. They need a fucking manager, bro. I hope they don't get it. I hope they armor it in till the wheel fall off, man. But bro, they need a manager, man. And again, if they want to steal this 3 at the back bullshit, you can go for Glasner. And 70 people want Anthony Areola, 29. But I'll say Ernesto Valverde, man. Atletico Bilbao. But look what he's done with them, bro. He bought them a trophy, bro. A fucking trophy. And the club could only sign from Basque players, man. And look what he's doing with them. Look what he's got them Champions League football. So yeah. And bro, his system gets the best out of the number 10. So whoever is that number 10 is going to cook. For example, Orhan Sanse. Last season before he got injured like February or January and that. And he had 15 goals in the league, bro. 15 goals for Bilbao. So imagine Bruno Fernandes, man. Imagine Cunha. Imagine Mbeumo in that position. The next one up is Aston Villa. I have Kerem Aktürkoğlu. I think they say. So yeah, he's a Benfica player. If I'm not wrong, they want him to go back to Turkey or like Besiktas, stuff like that, or Fenerbahce. Wanna buy him? Villa, go in for him, man. Like you wanna push like a creative player on the left with Morgan Rogers, stuff like that. Play Morgan Rogers in the middle. That's where he was the best last season. play him in the middle and buy a player that could do what Morgan Rogers could do on the left as well. You signed Gozan, amazing player. You have Oli Watkins, you have Rogers. Sign like another creative player that could play like the whole new bullshit formation of like a left 8, left 10, whatever the hell that is. They could do that. I don't say Morgan Rogers. So, and it's not, again, like I said, it's not going to be that expensive. It's only be like maybe 20, 30 million. And he had 26 goal contribution last season. So yeah, I think it's a great option for them. And the next one up is Brighton Hove Albion. This one is unrealistic and it's never gonna happen. This is a player that out of their world, man. Not even out of the what's called scouting department. Didn't count. And listen, he's not a guy that they buy that is like a kid basically. Improve him and become the next one. The next one up for sale. But bro, he's a player that could perform for them right now. On the right, they don't have anybody, man. On the left, they have Mitoma. They have Georgino Rute. They have good defense, Van Heike, Van Bruggen. They have a good left back, Maxime de Coupe. They just need like a guy who could score them goals like from the wing. And Trincão's one of them, man. And the next one is Wolves. I just said it's an impossible signing. The last one. It's gonna be difficult. They might be able to do it, but I think it's gonna be difficult. It's Diomande from Sporting. Every person has this guy. Almost every scout fan, not a scout fan, like a tactical, just loves Diomande. I don't know why. But whenever I talk to like Sporting fans, they don't rate him at all, bro. Like they don't rate him one bit, man. It's always like Ignacio or something like that. Never Diomande, man. And they just signed Zeno Depast last season, who scored a beautiful goal in the Champions League last season. So yeah, and Wolves need defense, man. They need defense, man. Or maybe even a striker if they lose Strand Larsen. But they bought a striker. And West Ham, they need a lot of things, man. A lot. They need defense, midfield, manager, attack. They need a staff. Everything you could think of, they need a new one, bro. They just need genuinely to get what they have already, just genuinely just fold it and just send it to the ocean and build a new one. Simple, man. Foco is just trash, man. That's not even bother. He's just trash. Their midfield trash. Their defense trash. The keeper Henderson trash. So yeah, and I think they need a striker. Is Promise David, bro. This guy is the next one up, man. In my opinion, the next one up. All he needs is, if he doesn't leave this season, all he needs is to have an amazing season this season. And it's a World Cup year. He had 28 goal contribution last season. And bro, like I said, man, so these guys, he's built for the Premier League, man. He's tall, fast, strong, good finish, both feet, good head the ball. Hey, man. Hey, yeah. So yeah, that's it. Have a look at the shot. If you did, please make sure to subscribe and like. Take care and peace.